I want to let a little more people get here because we got a nice little package. Hold on, I'll turn on my webcam. It's very scuffed, but it'll be fun. I wanted to do it on the floor because I thought it'd be funny to do it on the floor, do my review. Because I don't know if people know, I stream on the floor. Like I play on the floor, I stream on the floor because I supposed to be here temporarily, but it's been a longer stay because of life. But we can get the job done. All right, webcam is on. Hello. See, I'm on the floor. Very much on the floor. But I'm comfy. I'm comfy. I sit on the floor like this. My hitbox right here. This is how I play. Just setting up stuff so it's easy for me to manage. Okay, and then we back. Lit. All right. Let me do this again real quick. Let me do the. But yeah, we have a Hitbox Ultra from Hitbox Arcade. It is a leverless controller that is made for serious fighting game players. So I'm expecting some real stuff. I'm expecting, you know, I expect some good stuff from this controller. I used to have actually the first leverless controller that I bought was actually from Hitbox Arcade. It was the first like leverless controller design they had, and I had a lot of issues with that first like version of that controller. For example, it was on the thicker side. It had a lot more edges are kind of sharp, kind of hurt my wrist. I know that the cord on the old one had a lot of issues as well. So I'm definitely curious to see what this version of their leverless controller uh, does better. Oh yeah, I didn't even know I was in. Didn't know I was in training mode. There we go. All right, it's off training mode now. Yeah. So they say this controller is mainly, it's durable. It's got all the things you'd want out of a leverless controller. Durable, speed. From what I've seen, there's a lot of customization with this controller, which I'm excited to play around with and see if it's worth a long term investment. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open it. It's better to just open and see what the vibes are. So Hitbox Arcade, their leverless controller, their Hitbox Ultra. Open this up. See what we got here. We got okay, I think these are the optimizers. And they have these things called optimizers, and I believe what they do is they make the actuation time shorter for your buttons. So if you want a even shorter actuation time, I believe you put these in your buttons. I might not do that because I like the feeling of pushing down on them. Like I like feeling like I know I pushed down on the button. So maybe I wouldn't use the optimizers much, but this is an option for you if you want to get a faster activation time. We have the cord, similar to the first version. Let me take this bad boy out. I do not have a Discord of my own, but if that's something people are interested in, I can definitely make that. But look at that, it's pretty much the same cord concept. You have this circular connector, and then you also have the USB, which you connect into like your computer or or your PS5 or Xbox or whatever you're gonna play on for a fighting game, right? Okay. Let's pull this out. Oh, we have the drawstring bag. I think this is the coolest part about buying a hitbox is having your own carry-on bag. This is so nice because, you know, my hitbox or yeah, my leverless controller did not come with a bag. So really nice. Got a drawstring bag. Put your hitbox ultra in there. Carry it around with great ease. Next thing we have, I actually don't know what this is. Open it up and see. Okay, I assume this is for cleaning. Yes, it's definitely for. It's like a microfiber cloth. Microfiber cloth for wiping down your Hitbox Ultra. That's really nice as well. You just keep it in your bag, you know, in case and you're a sweaty gamer, you know, you might get marks on it and stuff like that. You know, you definitely don't want all of that, right? So put that up. Then we have the big boy. I think that's the last thing in here. Yep, the big boy. Let's take the big boy. Kind of a medium-sized boy, actually. Not that big. It's like okay. Move this out of the way. Oh wow, this is very different from the first version. This is crazy. Wow. I'm shocked. Let me pull it out first before I start talking about the feeling of it. Oh god. I prefer Hitbox. Wow, this is crazy. This thing is crazy. First off, the weight, it is way lighter than the original Hitbox, the first version of the Hitbox. Wow. It still has weight, but it's not as heavy as the first version of the Hitbox. Because wow. Oh my god. This feels crazy good. Oh my god. Like weight wise, like I'm gonna put it on my lap. Wow. Wait, hold on. We're doing a little test with my other Hitbox Ultra. Ooh. Ooh. This is interesting. This is like, so this Hitbox, you know, this thing heavy. You know, I call this the Black Air Force One box. I do accept friend requests on Discord. But this thing is, this the Black Air Force One box. This thing is heavy. You know, this big boy heavy. And the Novla, which is the Japanese leverless controller that I have, is light. This thing is light. So I would say this is in the middle between these two, which is perfect. Because I believe if you're gonna play on a fight stick or a leverless controller, you want a little bit of weight, so you don't want it sliding off. You don't want it, you don't want it sliding off you or not feeling. This just doesn't feel good, you know. It doesn't feel good when you play on such a light leverless controller. So that's really good. And another thing, look at the thinness. This thing is way thinner than the. Wow, look at that. Like, oh my god. Look at that. Oh my god, it's like you could put like three of these. Like three of them stacked on top of each other to be the same thickness as my leverless. Wow. This thing's crazy. So definitely it is slimmer and it is lighter, but it is still durable. This thing is definitely still steel. It's definitely still metal. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna talk about next. Look at that. It has anti-stick bottom. So this is not gonna fall off. Like, it's not gonna fall off. You could do a little dance. It's not gonna fall off. This is nice. I'm first impressions. I like the feel of it. Thin, not too thin. Light, not too light. And anti-stick, full anti-stick bottom. Full anti-stick bottom, which is super nice. Super, 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 super nice. So, good stuff so far. Big things that I notice is the menu buttons. They're very small. I'm not sure which one is which, but we'll figure that when we get there. But menu buttons, very small. This is the tournament lockout switch. If you can see right here, you flip it. That's the tournament lockout switch. Tournament lockout switches are very important because you do not want to press the start button when you are playing in tournament. So I like that as a competitive player. Like all of my leverless controllers that I have do have lockout, some form of lockout. Like for example, well, I don't think the oh yeah, this fell out. Yeah, yeah. The black Air Force One box, you could cover your start button, but the Nobla has a tournament lockout switch up here, if you can see right here at the top. I think sound is big depending on like your life situation and mainly where you're going to be playing at. Like if you have a, you know, if you're with family or a significant other that you don't want to wake up and things like that, maybe you want a more quiet leverless controller. And I think that's a good segue into the next thing. Let's just hear the sound. Oh, wow. These buttons are interesting. Yeah, these are quiet. Hear that? These are quiet. Ooh. Yeah, these are combo buttons. I don't know if y'all know about combo buttons. I never heard about combo buttons before, but they're just high performance buttons that apparently there's no like physical contact points or anything in them. So they last longer. Oh, these are really interesting. Wow. These are interesting. They're so quiet. So definitely if you if you're trying to not wake anybody up, these buttons are perfect because they're really quiet. Like these are the combo buttons, right? I'm gonna mash them right next to you. Really quiet. And then these are crowns. These are crowns. Way quieter. So that's definitely, I think that's a good thing for me because, you know, I don't want to wake up family with my buttons. I don't really want to wake up my family, so I definitely would say I would lean towards. They're definitely, you don't have to push on them that much to activate them. They're very short activation time, so you really don't have to push hard to um, to like activate your button. I think they already have optimizers inside of them, so I would definitely take them out myself personally. But I want to play it like just purely from out of the box perspective. Oh yeah, let's move on to the extensions. Okay, the extensions now. I like the feel of the extensions. The extensions are definitely really low profile key switches. See? They're just key switches. These are essentially extra buttons that you can use. This is their way of getting you extra buttons that you can change to anything, actually. Albeit, you have to be careful, by the way, because you can't have, like, say if you're playing Street Fighter, you can't have two up buttons, right? You can't have two Like, say if this was the up button right here, you can't have two up buttons if depending on the game you play. But for me, I do have good ideas of how you could use these buttons in Uni actually, and I think they are perfectly fitted in the right spots where I can show off what I wanted to do. Definitely, I can show off. I think I can show off two things. I think I can show off two things. Yes, for Hitbox Ultra, for the Hitbox Ultra, you can actually uh, put excuse me, you can put art on it as well, so you can drip out. You can drip out your Hitbox Ultra definitely, and you can change the layout of these extension buttons. By the way, you can change the layout of all of them, and you can put them in different spots depending on the game you play. Like one really cool idea I had was putting an extension button right here and having it straight up, right? Having it straight up so that you can make a mix box kind of layout. So you could do that. You could actually do that. And these buttons feel nice, so I might try that. That might be something I will try so I can have like a mix box layout, WASD layout is what I would call it. Mixbox WASD, same thing. So I would definitely say, like this is really cool. I like the extra buttons. I definitely like the extra buttons, and the button feel is so customizable that you can get the feel of buttons that you want through things like this with the optimizers. You can use the silicon optimizers to get that feel you want, which is really good. No, because the way you put your hands on a hitbox is like this. So you'll have your thumb, you'll have your left thumb right here. So thumb's right here. Then you'll have your other thumb on the other thumb on that lowest button, and then you'll have your essentially your hands will always be, yeah, you'll always be hovering in this kind of way where, you know, you'll have access to all of your buttons. Definitely. I think that's what it is. It's not. No, these definitely reduce the time. Excuse me. These are extra cords for the these are extra cords for the extension buttons. So you definitely want to keep these in case you want more extension button, right? What else? Extra screws. These are extension button. These are extension button covers. So when you want to put more as well. Oh no, these are the covers. These are the keycaps, excuse me. These are the keycaps for the extension button. These are the covers, so you can cover them up. I actually don't know what these are. But looking cool so far. So you can essentially adjust the travel time. So travel time, how far you have to push down your buttons on the Hitbox Ultra. These are essentially what they do. So if you put these in, they would reduce your travel time because they're adding whatchamacallit. Don't know the word for it, but they're adding like space, I guess is the best word, like space at the bottom, so it takes you less time to have to activate your buttons. So that might be good for someone who really wants their buttons to activate really fast. You don't want to press down on them as much. It's travel time and the sensitivity of your buttons. So they already have optimizers in them right now. Yeah, it's travel time and a sensitivity, so your activation time, how fast it's going to take for you to activate a button. The ones that they have in them right now are definitely like, I don't have to press very hard to activate my button. I don't have to press very hard at all. Yeah, it moves less for the trigger. Think of it like that. So it's good. It's dependent on person to person. Like I said, I'm a person that likes having travel time so I can feel when I'm pressing down on the button. But some people don't like that. Some people want their buttons to activate really fast. So They give you a lot of customization, like ability, which is really cool. So I would definitely say that is a plus for this. Right now, I'm gonna put all this stuff together so I don't lose it. Or right here as well. Good thing is it does come with a manual. So if you need quick insight on explanations for things, it'll help you out. Yeah, see, so it says in here. Yeah. I got you. I got you. So it even tells you what everything does. See, it tells you about the optimizers in the book. Really nice. So the optimizers, they lower the travel time of your buttons. So they're already pre-installed. So they have the 1.0 ones, the 1 millimeter, excuse me. The 1 millimeter optimizers are already in the Hitbox Ultra, but you can take them out and swap them to a different one. So they come with 1.5. Excuse me, let me put this in front of you. They come with 1.5 millimeters, 1 millimeter, and 65 millimeters. So that's really useful. That's awesome. I'm the customization ability of this hitbox is crazy. Like the Hitbox Ultra, it's pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts. So here's a button layout if you want to look at that. See the button layout of it. So now I know where the start button is at. I know where the start button is at. And also, big things about the Hitbox Ultra is that it lets you swap your SOCD modes and your boot modes like really easily. So, one, you can hold. It says right here, you can hold any of the directions, right? And you can get one of these. And you can also hold one of your face buttons as well. So you can hold the directional buttons for any of the SOCD modes, right? You have up, left, down, right. And you can also hold your main button. So this, I'm looking down. Oh yeah, this button, top button, bottom button, and then this button, this button. So you can hold certain buttons to get what kind of modes you want. So if you're going to boot up on, let's say, PS5, you would hold the first button, this button, excuse me, this button right here, the first button. You would hold this button to launch it in PS5 mode. And if you wanted to, say, do PC, you hold the last button in the top row right here. Hold this button. So that's pretty cool. I actually don't know what SOCD mode I play on for uni, but also I just saw your question. Is it common for people in uni to use bizarre controllers? Yes, it's very common. I've seen a guitar, I've seen 2 GB hitbox, I've seen a box. What is an SOCD? An SOCD is essentially it prevents your controller from doing like impossible inputs. So you see how hitbox works, right? You could, if there was no SOCD mode, you could like hold these 2 buttons and do like insane inputs. You could like hold forward and back and do insane like game breaking things if this didn't exist on the controller. So what SOCD does is it gives you a different kind of input if you're doing these impossible combinations. So for example, if you're on Hitbox Ultra's like default SOCD mode, if I were to press left and right, I would get neutral. Yes, I'd get neutral. So when you press these 2 buttons together, right, left, or this is right, left, you will get neutral. You will get no input, nothing, no input. And if you press down, and up, you'll get up. And there's different modes. So there is true neutral, where if you press left and right, you'll get neutral, and if you press up or yeah, up and down, you'll get neutral. So there's different kinds of modes. One mode I don't recommend playing on, yeah, priority stuff. So you can't like hold forward and then hold back at the same time. Like this stuff prevents bad things from happening, essentially. So there is some a mode that I wouldn't recommend you play on because usually it's a banned mode. It's called last input, and essentially it just takes the last input that you hold on your hitbox ultra. So if I were holding back and then I pressed forward, I would still get I'd get forward, right? Yeah, I would get forward. So it takes your like last input. Yeah, it's very important that SOCD is on a leverless controller, or else you can break the rules of the game completely. Like break the rules of the game. You don't want that to happen. But yeah, I also want to show you a really cool thing about this. So the back is actually magnetic, so you can just do this, and bam, baby's open. Look at how easy it was to open your Hitbox Ultra. To yeah, and then you know, wow, ooh, that's a good feature right there. Just pop that baby open. Ooh. So yeah, I'm definitely when I get the chance, I'm removing those optimizers. I'm not a fan of super short travel time buttons. That is my one thing I will say. But they give you the ability to change them out, which is so good. That's so good. Super, super good. I like that. So far, thoughts so far, I really do like the feel. I like the customization ability. I like how it comes with a manual, so if you need to be refreshed on certain ways to do things, it's very, very easy. Um, like, and there's a warranty at the back too for your Hitbox Ultra in case something bad happens and you maybe drop it and break it. But this thing is sturdy. This thing is metal. It is metal. You could probably hit somebody with this or something like, and it'll be sturdy, like, or drop it, and it'll be like fine. This thing is metal. This thing is metal. Ugh, it's metal. It's pretty crazy. So far, I like it. I like the changes that they made because my biggest complaint was that the original Hitbox from Hitbox Arcade was too thick, a little too heavy, and the cord definitely left a lot to desire. But I like how much easier it is to open this up. I like the extra buttons. Modern fighting games, you need extra buttons. I'm sorry. These eight buttons ain't gonna cut it. I think you definitely need like three more buttons. Like three more buttons. So definitely would say that as well. But yeah, I think we've done a lot of talking about it. So let's actually just try it. Let's try it and see the feel. Let's see if, this is a controller fit for an Evo champion. Let's see. So, oh man. How much do I have to delay this, dude? I hate combos like this. You gotta wait till the end to get a retry. Oh, okay. Combo's sick though. I'm getting fried by this ender. It's crazy. This that Evo champion execution, by the way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We did it. Linne combo trials are done. Woo! Let's go. I did that. That was not too bad. I really like the feel of this though. I do like the feel of the Hitbox Ultra. I do have one complaint, and it's the same complaint I had as the first Hitbox Ultra, and it is there is no there should be more space at the bottom. They could add like half an inch, and that would make this leverless controller perfect. But there's just no space. There's not enough space on the bottom for your wrist, like compared to like the Nova, which has a ton of space, so it feels really good on my wrist. Or even the black Air Force One box has enough space for my wrist. That is honestly my only complaint. I think this is a fantastic leverless controller. I think. Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that, huh? Wait, let me try this. Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. There's enough space. So yeah, they did listen to people when they. I'm such a. I didn't think about that. I was like, huh, the button's in the way, so I couldn't put my wrist there. I'm dumb. But there's a lot more space on the bottom compared to the original, um, like hitbox leverless controller. So I not really seeing. I don't really have any complaints. I'd say the only thing I would be worried about is the cord. I think they definitely should have swapped over to like Type C. I think that'd be way better. That's a complaint I'd have. I'd rather it be like USB or Type C so that you could easily swap out the cord if need be. But the fact that you can pop it open really, really easily is really, really nice. These magnets are crazy. Um, it's wired very nicely, so I'm definitely gonna pop out some buttons and change. I've not tried the Vitrix, and I have not tried the Quamba. Yeah, the Quamba one. I have not tried those yet, but I do want to show off some things you could do with these combo extensions. Though I wanted to try using the combo extensions for one thing, which is really funny. All right, let's play a good evil rising JA character. Let's do Carmine. Carmine. I want to put 1AD on I want to put 1AD right here. So then you just when you're doing you just hold up and you press both of them and you get your rising JAOS. That's so funny. This is what I wanted to use it for. Put it right there, and then now you just have like oh, does it not work? What? Did I put the wrong button? I did put the wrong button. There we go. Okay. So now you should get a rising JA right here. There you go. That's so sick. That's sick. Now that's sick. Or you could like you could put it on the top combo button above your A button. So then you can like hold down back and then do like ooh, wait, this is OD. Oh, hold up. Oh, easy OSs? Hold up. I like that. I like that. I would probably put it maybe right here. Put it on the top extension button so you can press them you can just press that. Get your easy 1780. That's cool. I like that. And now I will show you a really cool piece of tech that nobody uses, which I think the combo extensions will be really good for. So I don't know if y'all know, it's really hard to get a dashing 236 in this game because you'll get DP. So a lot of the time you have to stop and do 236 like that, but that's really slow. But there's a technique you can do, which let me see if I can do this right. I'm gonna put this the top one. This should work. Oh, wait, hold up. Wait, let me do it right. Oh, that's sick. I knew it was gonna be useful for this. So what I'm doing is I have the dash button right here. This is dash. Oh, let me turn on my inputs. Let me not get too hype so y'all can see. So this top button is my dash. And what you're doing is you're sliding, right? You're sliding this into your A button. And this gives you dash to special moves like dash fireballs. So I'm sliding it so I get this dash special. And you get these like insane like half screen recos with Enkidu with this tech. It's really good on Enkidu. This would actually be really good. I'm gonna swap this button to the B button to show you it with 236B. Like look, you go half screen. Ooh, nah, this is awesome. I might put my extensions on the top row so I can do slide tech easy. I'm not gonna lie, put all of my extensions on the top so I can do this slide tech easy. Yeah, look at Enkidu. Look at this insane slide technology that you can do. That's really good. Combo extensions are very useful for that. Let's look at it on Kaguya. Let's pick a new character. It's really good on Kaguya as well. So look, I have my A normal right here, and then this is dash, right? It's combo extensions dash. So I slide, and I get a dash. This is way easier because, you know, usually in uni, you have, this is your A button, this is your B button, this is your C button, this is your D button. You can put your AD right here. So that's definitely the recommendation. I recommend using your combo extensions. I keep opening that. You can use your combo extensions for using the dash tech, which is really good. Recommend, highly recommend that. So I might put them all at the top row so I can do like slide. I like this. I do like this controller. I'd say that's probably the final thing I'll show, and then we'll just play games and see how it feels. But I definitely I highly recommend this controller. I really do. I think they fixed a lot of the problems from before. I would say I still would like a little more space at the bottom, and I would like a different cord. I think they got to move away from this cord, personally speaking. But I like the feel. It's hefty, but not heavy. It's thin, but not too thin. It is made out of metal. You can easily open it. I'd say, you know, Evo Champ recommends the new Hitbox Ultra, absolutely. And this can definitely become my new main controller because, you know, the Black Air Force One box, you know, he's been through a lot. You know, I gotta set him down eventually. You know, he's pretty beaten up. I don't even have the thing to cover up my cord, and this fell out like the hitbox. The Black Air Force One box is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. He needs a break, but yeah, really good. Yeah, I call it the Black Air Force One box because it's just all black, no art. It's beaten up. You could probably beat someone up with it. It's really funny. But yeah, I'm thinking we take this for a spin on some ranked. But I'm going to take a couple minute break. I'm going to take a break real quick. What a name. This person's name is... What a name, actually. They're playing Chaos? Oh, God. Yikes. Wait, can you use this tech on Ogre? I never thought about that. Oh, you can! Yo, you can use the tech on Ogre. Wait, did you see that, like, half-screen 236? That was actually insane. Alright, I got the Labubu. Oh, I thought I had CS. Nah, that's crazy, yo. Ooh, the dash 236. Yo, Silent, like, you see that? Nah, that's crazy. This character's broken. I'm sorry. This character's broken. No way. Yo, them extension buttons coming in clutch. Hold up. It's devious. That shit goes like half screen. Nah, we're boxing. We're actually boxing now. Alright, we'll do it. Oh! Damn, yo, I knew these extra buttons were gonna come in clutch, cause that's crazy. He is going half screen with his 236. I could get addicted to this. Punish? All I'm saying is if you didn't have the combo extensions, you would not be able to do that easily, by the way. Because I have the combo extension set up where it's facing like up above my A button. So it's just like really easy to do. That's some devious technology right there. This technology devious. I'm sorry I'm using you for trying this technology out. That was so silly. Nah, that's crazy. Yo, Ogre, I never thought about using it on Ogre. That's so broken. That's so broken, man. No way. That is so broken. It tells you how fast it is too in training mode. Like, do it perfectly, I think it tells you. That's just freaky, Silent. That's just freaky. Oh, Pete, this round started on? Ooh, okay. Oh! Dude, that's so broken. That's so broken. That's actually broken. I'm in shock. That's really good. I like to hear the clack in my buttons. I can't hear the clack right now. That's a little unnerving. Ooh, this new technology kind of. New technology kind of. Hold up. I'm so ass. Oh man. No, I messed up. Oh my god, I'm getting slopped on. Oh, what a CC. Dude, why do all Elton players just know when to press CC? It's insufferable. That button's broken. Oh yeah. Oh my god, it's always the people that... Like... I mean, you've been blocking, I'll give you that. But like, that was like the first TP that I ever did. If you're not counting VO, you know, like, that's just me. Oh, big punish. Oh my god. That's my fault. I shouldn't have used such a bad button. That's fair. Ooh. Optimal, optimal. Why are you in a well? Am I in a well? Oh, come on. I think my chat's not updating. Hold on, I gotta fix this. Yeah. Yeah, Elden's broken. His character's broken. Bam, 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 bam. Ogre DP terrible though? No, it's because Elden's broken. Character broken. Character broken.